Hello guys and welcome to Big Shot, and this is Under the Radar. You know this already. We talk to table tennis players, fantastic table tennis players, and again we have one right here, and it is Sanne the Hoop. How are you doing?
I'm good, and you?
Nice, as I said before, because we did this before and I forgot to press record, but you know, I'm doing all right, trying to get through this COVID period. But I guess this episode is all about you. So tell us how you got into table tennis.
Yeah, so I started table tennis when I was 10 years old. First, I did some gymnastics for a few years when I was younger. I really liked that. I also played some tournaments in my area, but I also have an older brother and an older sister, Jochem and Jacinta, and they already played table tennis at that point. And also my father, he's also playing table tennis, so only my mother is not playing. And they practiced quite a lot, and it was not so close to our home. So my parents, they took me to the training sessions because I was too young to stay at home alone. And then the coach, Aad Kwakkelstein, you know him, of course. He's a coach in England right now. So I think many will know him in England and also in Holland. He said to me like, yeah, Sanne, why don't you just join the session? Otherwise you're just, you know, sitting and watching. So yeah, then I started to try table tennis, and I really liked it. So then at some point I had to stop gymnastics and to really focus on table tennis.
Nice. And you know, like as I said, this like a family orientated thing at the moment, and as you know, your coach, he got you into it, and it's a good thing that he did because you are one of the best in the Netherlands.
Yes, I'm in the top right now. Yeah, so I'm really happy I choose for table tennis.
Nice. And do you think gymnastics helped you in terms of playing table tennis?
Yeah, I think definitely. I think it's good when you're younger to do some different sports. So your body, you know, get used to different kind of sports. So I think it helped me, you know, to be flexible and, you know, to know some other movements. I think that really helps. Yeah.
Yeah, I think like just with I guess fitness in general. I mean, you don't have to be the fittest player, but you have to have some type of knowledge in terms of sport. So like you have just say someone as fit as like Ma Long, and then you might have someone in a different category like Kara Kasovic, and he might not be like the physically most like the strongest player, but he has some sort of like, you know, hand-eye coordination and everything like that. So I mean, fitness and just like doing other sports, it must help.
Yes, yes. And as you say, you know, table tennis, I think that's also so nice about table tennis is you don't have to be, you know, the fastest or the strongest. You can also win with tactic, and that also makes it, you know, a nice sport because there's so much in the sport. Yeah.
Talk to us about like your career. So talk to us about, you know, where you started. Well, actually, you can talk to us about maybe your first tournament and I guess a recent tournament or your biggest tournament that you've had in your career. Like, what's the comparison?
Oh yeah, my first tournament, well, that's a long time ago. I think my first tournament was just a fun tournament. I know in Holland we call it ADR. It's a fun tournament people go to, and right now it's more fun, but in that time it was more serious. And I know my family was playing there, my brother, my sister, and my father. And they said to me like, yeah, okay, you know, you can just try. And that was my first tournament. Also, the first photo I have of my table tennis career.
Oh, nice.
So that's nice. I still have it in my room. And So that's the first thing I also remember. And after that, when I was 12, I think I started to play in the selection of Holland. And I played quite a lot of tournaments abroad. And my last tournament, that was a very big tournament for me. It was in 2020 in March. It was the Dutch Championship. And that was also very successful. I had 3 medals. So that was
Wow.
really big for me. Yeah. And of course, after came COVID, so I couldn't play. But it was good to play that tournament. Yes, I'm really happy about that.
Yeah, I mean, you said you got 3 medals, and I think if I remember that you played with your sister, you played with
Yeah.
Gabrielis, who is, I think he's 15 years old now, but used to be like in the top 20 or the top 10 in the world. And also you got to the semi-finals of the main women's tournament, is that correct?
Yes, that's correct. Yes, I got 3rd place at the singles, and then 2 times silver with Gabrielius and my sister Jacinta. Yeah, so that's also special to get a prize with a family member. Yeah.
Yeah, that is crazy. I mean, I wish I could do that myself. So like, that's really, really good.
In the future. With Tiana.
Oh, I really, really wish. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. We'll see.
Yes. Yeah.
So, like in general, so obviously we're going to talk about table tennis throughout this whole interview. But what do you like to do in your spare time? Like, what's your hobbies, and just in general, what stuff do you like to do?
I also really like to go to the fitness. I'm also a personal trainer for my job, but I also like to work out for myself. And I'm also studying to be a weight consultant.
Okay.
So I really like to try out new recipes, and especially baking. I like to try out some healthy cakes, or not healthy, of course. That's also really good. So that's what I like to do. And of course, also catching up with friends, have a good dinner with each other. I think that's also really important to enjoy. Yeah.
Definitely. I mean, I definitely have to try one of your, I don't know, whatever you cook. If you cook something that's sweet, then, I'm definitely having that.
Yes.
Definitely.
If you're in Holland, I will make for you.
Definitely. What is the table tennis in Netherlands like? And especially in terms of competition, I guess, the value. So maybe something like the highest league in Netherlands, like how challenging is that, and like what is the state of, I guess, table tennis at the moment?
Yeah. Well, I play women's league and men's league in Holland. I play this year for the first time. I play the highest league in the men's too. And since I was 14, I play also the highest league in the women. You're allowed to play both in Holland, if you have the level, of course. I think it's very good to play both, because in Holland we have quite a small group of players, and everyone knows each other very well. So yeah, that's why it's also important to play matches against men, to have different types of games to practice with. And yeah, of course we have Brit Eerland. She's the number 1 of Holland, but she's not playing in Holland right now. But I think we have quite good level, but not so big group. So that's a shame. Yeah.
I guess sometimes, because I mean, obviously, I've been over to Holland to come to your camps, and I mean the actual standard is very high. And to say that you have a small group, but it's a small group that is quite. Everyone is good. Everyone can play table tennis, and it just seems that everyone actually trains quite hard. So if you have a small group, but it's challenging, then it must help you quite a lot.
Yes, definitely. Yes. I know there are a lot of players, who really want to practice and to work hard. So that's also motivational for other players and for me, of course, to also train hard and give everything. So of course, it's not always about how many people, but also about the quality. I think that's even more important. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And what I just realized, because we talked about hobbies, but I mean, I don't know if it is something that you really, really like, but you do a lot, is that you travel. You travel the world. Like you've been to many, many countries, haven't you?
Yes, traveling, of course. How can I forget? Yes, I really like traveling. I think it's great, to meet new people and get to know new cultures. Also for table tennis, I really like to travel, to play matches, and also see the country, of course.
Yeah.
So the plan was last year to go to Bali,
Oh,
but
wow. Yeah.
cancelled. So maybe next year we will see. But that was for holiday then. But yes, traveling, that's really nice. Yeah.
Okay, so tell us your favorite destination just for holiday reasons and your best time going abroad for table tennis.
For holiday, that was Thailand.
Okay.
That was just amazing. It was the first time it was so far away. Normally, I was just in Europe, so I think Thailand is the best destination. It has so much, great culture, nice people. Yeah, it's good food also. It's really
Yeah.
nice. And for table tennis, that's a difficult one. Um, what I really liked is last year I went to Norway to Alexi. Maybe you know him. To practice with him and also play a tournament. So I went to Bergen and also to Oslo, and yeah, that really surprised me. It was really nice. I liked the country, the training sessions, and the tournament was also really fun, and it went very well too. So that also makes it more nice, of course.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that was really good. But to be honest, yeah, a lot of travel for table tennis was really fun, actually. Yeah.
So it's funny because I haven't really heard many people talk about table tennis for Norway, but I've heard it for like a good destination for holiday. So if people who are
Yeah.
listening, then like Sada recommends Norway, so maybe you should go and try. Maybe you should go and go there and
Yeah.
have a session.
Yeah. Yes, I mean, with Alexi, the session was great, and it was fun that I could combine it with the tournament. Yes, that's it's really nice. Yeah.
I guess tell us your plans because obviously you do for you play a lot. You do a lot of coaching as well, and also you're doing like you're actually studying and also doing personal training. So like tell us like your goals for the next 5 years. Like what do you want to accomplish?
Yes. Well, the plan was to play in England this year, to play at Fusion. I was
I've
really
never
looking
ever heard
forward.
of that team before. Never ever heard of them.
So yeah, I was really looking forward to it, but of course, because of the corona, we can't play. But I think that's England is a nice country for me to play. I think the people are very open and quite similar to Dutch people. They are just open, kind. So yeah, it's a shame we can play. But I hope for the next years I can play more abroad, so in other countries, to play league in different countries, and also tournaments. And of course, yeah, I would like to play for the Dutch team,
Yeah.
and to get to the top from Europe.
You have been world
Yeah.
ranked in both like I think the juniors and the seniors.
Yes,
Um,
yes, yeah, yeah.
So I mean, like you have had that experience before, and for you to push onto like the Netherlands team, that'd be an amazing achievement if you could do that.
Yes, I really hope they give me a chance to play, because this year and also like in 2020 and also 2013 I got medals at the big tournaments. So I just hope they realize that and see that I want to work for it. Yeah, so we will see if they yeah if they will give me the opportunity to play. Yeah.
That'd be amazing if you could do that. Everyone, well, I don't know if it's everyone, because I know some people, like in my club, they'll be like, oh, no one ever inspires me to play table tennis. I am my own player. I can do whatever I like. But I'm sure that you've had some inspirations in terms of players that, have been just amazing in table tennis, like the likes of Marlon, Zhu Jin and stuff. So have you had any like inspirations? Have you like tried to copy any players? Anything like that?
Yeah, my biggest inspiration is my coach, actually.
Yeah.
My coach is Bettina Vriesekoop. She's a very famous Dutch table tennis player. Years ago, she became European champion 2 times. She won the top 12 from Europe 2 times. She got a bronze medal at the World Championships, and she was 14 times the Dutch champion. So yeah, so that's crazy, and I'm like super proud. She's my coach, and that she wants to help me. So she really is an inspiration for me to to keep going. And also, I think Bernadette Sox really inspired me because yeah, she's just the way she plays, and yeah, her fighting. I think it's really inspiring.
Yeah. Amazing, like it's absolutely amazing player. Like I
Yeah,
think the time where I think she won, was it the T2 Diamond? It was like the
yeah, she
T2
did.
Diamonds. It's just a massive tournament of actually like loads of money, and it was just it was run so well. And for her to win that against the players just top of their game, that is just it's crazy.
Yeah, that was amazing. I watched it. It was crazy. Yes, that's so cool. She won.
Oh man, it was absolutely amazing. Yeah, I think that is it for today. I think we should see more of you. Hopefully, as you said, you may be playing for like for Fusion, well when COVID is over. So that would be like great because obviously you have big shot hair. I'll be just recording a lot of stuff, and hopefully like we just see more of you in general. And
Yeah.
is there any like things that you want to say in terms of like just shout outs to, like your coaches or sponsors or anything like that?
Yeah, I would like to give a shout out to my coach. Yes. Yes, I just really want to thank her, for her effort. And I'm just, very thankful that she wants to help me to get better. And that she's just always there to help me. And I think that's really amazing if a coach can do that for you. And of course, also big thanks to my parents who always supported me. And especially when I was younger, they drove me everywhere. So I think, that's just amazing. They did that. Yeah, I'm very happy for that.
Great. And yeah, I think that is it for this interview. Really appreciate you for coming on here. And again, hopefully like we just see you in general in the future as well.
Yes, thank you very much. I'm really happy I can be here. Thank you.